I started BJSR in 2009. I had just graduated from college in 2008, and the first main gig or job that I got out of school was playing music on a cruise ship. I kind of had this theory that I could potentially create this maybe working musician career that was utilizing a lot of the technology that was going on in the world, and YouTube and DSLR cameras and laptop recordings and things like that. BJSR is based off my initials. It's something I started in 2009, and it was a way for me to be able to write kind of throughout the course of my whole life. I've had other side projects since 2009, but this project has been a way for me to make a consistent narrative be something that I can kind of steadily work on as a songwriter. I am naming my first album The Creative. There's an element of me always trying to trip over myself, trying to create things in this world, and there's a lot of personal challenges that I think any creative faces. I have always wanted to write a lot of music and put it out in the world, but the music that I'm putting out right now, I've been able to kind of sit on for a few years. And I've been able to sit on the recordings for some of the songs for a few years as well. This felt so right to be the first thing that I really released in this format, in this kind of full-length format. And so what's cool is that there's an element of perspective that I've gained that makes me more of a producer or an executive producer than the kind of hopeless romantic artist that's going in the studio and hoping to have his first LP out. My advice for any singer-songwriter is to do a lot and refine more, because I think that if you give yourself the opportunity to refine your craft just a little bit more than you want to every time, you give everybody that's listening a better product, and you're not taking any of their time. And in this era of newsfeed overload, content overload, you are lucky to get anybody's attention for 30 seconds. And so if you get it for 2.5 minutes, then you should be counting your blessings. Think about how to whittle your thoughts down to the simplest possible product, not so you can make the most out of it, but so that people can get your distilled thoughts and then play it on repeat. A lot of people that work on my new album are from this part of the area in this Dayton region. It's very connected to studios that are from Kettering and over on the west side of town. This came from a lot of my roots from the reason I live here in this city, and that's because of the music scene or the kind of entrepreneurial scene that I found myself in when I graduated from school here. So it's cool to be now 10 years out. I haven't left. I've seen a lot of the world. I'm still here, and I'm making music that I think that a lot of people in the city are going to resonate with, and that's cool.